Oh. Well, everything upstairs was just fine. Came down here to put ice cream in the freezer, and there's nothing above that would be leaking down here. Why did she do this? And the interesting thing about that is the first time she's ever gone down the basement. I've tried to get her to come down the basement. Nope, she won't. She's afraid of it. She's never, and when I went downstairs to put the ice cream away, she came right down with me. Like she knew what I was going to find. Well, at least she's not afraid to go in the basement anymore. Unfortunately, when I'm gone. got her done. That mushroomed bolt head underneath was a scary deal because it's attached, unremovable from the whole base. It isn't like it's one single part. I can go buy a new one or order one from the company. They'd have to send me that hole. Fortunately, I have a hacksaw, and I learned years ago, sawing off a screw or a bolt like that, you can still very easily get the nut on it if you go straight across. It worked. Saved. Now I can get to work out here for a change. It's cool, but I gotta go have some lunch, and then in a while, I'm gonna come out and start doing wood again. Oh, she's trapped in the mud. Ooh. She fell in up to her neck on the shore there. Good girl. There is one deep spot out there. You think I remember where it is? I'm trying to get her cleaned up. I thought it was where I threw that. I'm thinking it's over right in there. Sort of neat to see the transformation of this pond bed that was underwater, or is underwater for most of the summer. And now, with the water receded, it's got a chance to grow things. All this up here was underwater. I'm going to make a plywood platform or bed for the garden cart. Help distribute the weight and protect the base from damage. The base has got a fairly thin grid work of steel, and it's gonna get bent up, dinged up, broken fairly quickly, I think, if I don't get some protection into it like I do, or like Chuck has for his little trailer. I've been thinking about how I'm gonna use the plywood deck, that old piece of plywood that we replaced a year ago with the deck boards. And I hauled that piece of plywood into the garage, just leaned it up against the south wall. And I was looking around yesterday, oh, there's that piece of plywood. That'll work. I have a skill saw that I have had for, God, 40 years. Hardly ever use it. Might not even work. In that event, I've got the jigsaw down the basement. So let's proceed with getting onto that project. Be one more thing off my plate. It works. This thing is a wink and a nod to protecting the grate at the bottom of that cart. It's literally a 32nd of an inch thick. It will do nothing to protect. Follow me. Let's see if she fits. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. You know, I was thinking, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why not? Well, I know what I'll do first. You see Appaloosa slope? Oh, well, I got to be careful not to take a corner that's sharper than my turning radius is. But I'm already thinking Appaloosa slope. That's just kids play. The driveway from the power lines down toward the house here. That's almost a 45-degree slope out there. And it levels off at the bottom so I can just glide to a peaceful stop. Oh man, I gotta practice. I'm gonna do it. In fact, I'm thinking about, well, the game trail going up to Turtle Trot Trail. That's got a little bit of a slope. You know, I need some variety, variety in my actions to get good, to practice, and be ready for the bog race runner homesteading trials. I can do that. I will do that. They hold them every year, and well, this coming winter, it's in Thief River Falls. And the following year, as far as I remember, it's in Edmonton, Alberta. I can do this. I'm gonna do it. I'll let you know. Insley's in here. She's been obsessed by it for the last 15 minutes. And I keep hearing scraping and pawing. Oh. Red squirrel, I'm sure. $44. This is 20 minutes later. She's still at it. Hello, sweetie. She's going to get trapped under there. Watch her come out of there with a mouthful of gopher. Maybe that's their convention central, or their mass public housing. He's sideways. Yeah.